Hello everyone, you all are welcome to Nice Light Media and you all are welcome to our last training of this year. Yes, so 2025 is ending soon, so I will be sharing my idea on how you can do seamless background manipulation. Yes, whether you are using offline Photoshop or you are using online Photoshop. Yes, I know so many of the editors, the photographers, they are using offline Photoshop and they are finding it difficult to edit seamless background manipulation. So I have come up with this idea to share my full idea on how you can use even your 2023 Photoshop to do your background manipulation and also get quality background. Yes, now if you are that kind of person who still find it difficult to edit your studio background, to do your studio background manipulation seamlessly, this video is for you. Watch this video to the end because you are going to grab something amazing from this video. Yes, and also before we continue, don't forget to hit that subscription button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell because next year we are going to be dropping tutorial back to back. Yes, so now let's go into the reason why we are here. Now if you look my Photoshop, you can see this image. I have already cleaned the background. In case you don't know how to clean your studio background seamlessly like this, you can scroll down my videos. I have done some video on how you can clean your background seamlessly. So you can see this image. One thing that will come to your mind when you see this kind of image is background that will match with the image. Yes, and this is where you need to learn how to use AI. Yes, so many people complain AI will take my job. No, AI will not take your job. If you know how to use AI, you will appreciate AI. Now you need to learn how to use AI. You are using 2023 offline Photoshop or 2020 or 2025 offline Photoshop does not mean you can't generate high quality background. No, you can also generate high quality background if you are using offline Photoshop. Now, how can you do that? Now you have mobile phone. Your mobile phone, what you have to do is to download ChatGPT. After you download ChatGPT, any background you see online that you love, you screenshot the background, take it to ChatGPT, then ask ChatGPT to generate prompt to regenerate that background exactly the way it is. ChatGPT is going to, generate prompt. Then you copy the prompt. Then you take your background, the background you screenshot to Nano Banana. You place it on Nano Banana, and Nano Banana is going to generate the background for you exactly the way it is. But one thing is this: since you are not using Photoshop, the background will not have high resolution. But do you know what? Take the background from save the background from Nano Banana, then take it to ChatGPT. Then ask ChatGPT to regenerate the background in high quality. Yes, regenerate the background in high resolution. ChatGPT is going to regenerate the background in high resolution. But one thing that ChatGPT does is sometimes it might change the background color or might change some things on the background. But you have to tell ChatGPT, please do not change anything on the background. Leave the background intact. And ChatGPT is going to do exactly what you ask him or he to do. Yes, ChatGPT is going to do anything you ask the assistants to do. Is going to do it for you. Now, what we are going to do now, I'm going to bring background now. We are going to put on this image. Now, so let's bring the background we are going to put on this image. So now I have already, all this background you are seeing now, I have already generated this background in high quality. So I'm going to pick this background. Then place it on it. You can see, if you zoom this background now, you see how this background is very sharp. You see how this background is very sharp. Yes, this is what ChatGPT generate for me. Yes, so I'm using 2023 Photoshop to illustrate this due to those who are using offline Photoshop. So now, what we are going to do now, we are going to place the background on the image. Yes, we are going to place the background on the image. Now you can see. Now we have already placed the background on the image. You can see the background now. We have already placed the background on the image. Now let's turn it off. You can see the before of the of this photo. You can see how this photo is looking, how distracted this photo is looking before. Then you can see after. So if you want to learn how to clean like this, scroll down my video and watch how to clean your studio background seamlessly, and you are going to learn something great from that video. Now, what we are going to do now, we are going to open this group, then take this background down here. Then now we are going to size the background on this image. We are going to size our background on this image. So you draw it like this. Like this, you size it properly. Make sure you are sizing it properly. Yes, make sure you are sizing it properly. Like this, you can see. So you do it like this. Make sure you size it properly. So now this is it. Then you take it up a little, and this is okay. I know some people, they are going to leave the background like this, then find how to create shadow on it. No, you don't have to do that. Now, there are many ways to do your background manipulation, but this is the simplest way you can do your background manipulation, and you will still get the original background standard. Now, the next thing you are going to do is to change the blend mode of the background. Now, let's come to the blend mode. Then change the blend mode to the color that will match with the background. Yes, you change the blend mode from normal to soft light. Let's try soft light. Let's try soft light. So this is soft light. Now, when you look at the background, you can see that the environment, the background is still looking, the blue is still on the background. Yes. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to come to this background, which is the original background. After you come here, Ctrl J to cut new layer of the background. Then now click your Ctrl or Command U. Click Ctrl or Command U. Then now reduce the saturation. You can see after you reduce the saturation, now the brightness, that is the lightness, take it down a little to make the background look so dope. You can see now, you see what we have now. Yes, so see this, but there's something here. Something happened on this background. I think the soft light is not giving us the accurate greenish of the background. But do you know what? You don't have to be worried. There are some other ways you can do to make this background pop more. Because when you look at this background now, it seems like the highlight on the background is too much. Yes, it seems like the highlight on the background is too much. Making the green background look like something that has white. Yeah, so something that's whitish color is on it. So, but what we are going to do now is this. We are going to change the blend mode from soft light to overlay. You can see how greenish the background is looking now. You can see how greenish the background is looking, which means overlay have more power on the background than soft light. So after doing this, you are not done. Yes, you are not done. So now you can see how the image is looking. You see that the leg is touching the background seamlessly. You can see how the leg is touching the background seamlessly, and you can see the shadow. So this now, you don't have to come and be creating shadow up and down. No, you don't need to create shadow up and down. This is one of the best background manipulation in 2025 I have discovered. So you can do this in any background you want to manipulate, and you will still get the accurate what you are looking for. So now what we are going to do now, we are going to brighten the background a little. Yes, we are going to brighten the background a little. To brighten the background, you come here, then come to brightness and contrast. When you come to brightness, take your brightness up a little, then take your contrast up a little. You see? Then take your contrast up a little. What can you see now? You can see that the background is more bold now. You can see how bold the background is now. But there's something on the image we still have to correct. Now, if you look at the edges of this image, you can see that the image is having dark edges. You can see how the image is having dark edges. Now, this is what we will have to do now. The next thing we are going to do now, we will come here, we'll come to this layer, then click on this middle. You hold your control down, or your keyboard, then you click on it. It's just going to map the image for you. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to come here, then come to modify, expand. Yes, click expand, use 22. We are using 22. Then now you will come here, then come here, any of these, any of these, then now you right click on your marks, then come to generate fee. You come to generate fee. If you can also find your generative fee here. See, this is your generative field. This is your generative field. So what you have to do, if your generative field is not on content aware, you can change it to content aware. Then you click on it. It's going to close everything. Now just watch. So now generative field have already done the work for us. Now let's check the edges of our image. Now you see how the edges of the image is looking now. You can see how the edges of the image is looking now. There's no dark place on it again. You can see everything is looking normal now. So the next thing you are going to do, you can do your retouching, or if you still want to add, you see that you still want to add shadow to the image, you can also add shadow by Ctrl J. You click on Ctrl J, or you come here, then come to blend mode. When you come to blend mode, here you will see drop shadow. You can see drop shadow. You can click on the drop shadow. You click on drop shadow. You click this, then you come to here, the layer style, then create layer. You click on here, it's going to create layer, and this is the shadow. You can see this is the shadow. Now you click on the shadow, you can see the shadow here. You click on the shadow, you can see it here, then you play with it. Now where the light is coming from, if you look at this image, the light is coming from this side, which is coming from the left side, I mean the right side. So it's coming from the right side of this lady. So now what we are going to do, so you hold down your control, then you take it down like this. You see, you take it down like this, then you position it properly. Yes, you position it properly, so you can play with this, but don't overdo. Yes, what you have to know, don't overdo. Now, so now after you are done with your drop shadow, you can see how the image is looking now. You see how the shadow is looking seamlessly. You can see, if you want to feather the shadow, you can feather it. You can come here, then you feather it a little. Feather it a little. Now you can see how this is looking now. You can see how this is looking. You can see this photo now is looking like you take this image on this background. So this is how to generate this is how to manipulate background seamlessly in 2025. There are so many other ways you can do your background manipulation, but this is one of the simplest way to do your background manipulation, and you can use it in any photo. Yes, you can use it in any studio photo. Now I want to show you another way of studio background manipulation. Now, so we are going to use another image. We are going to use a different image so that you can see the before, then you can see after, before and after. Now let's come here. You can see this image. Now I have already retouched this image. I've already cleaned the image. So now what we are going to do now, we are going to put a side background on this image. Yes, you know, I told you people, I'm going to show you guys my way of, doing my studio background in 2025, because I know 2026 I will develop new idea on fast way to generate background, fast way to do your studio background manipulation. So now what we are going to do, now we are going to trim this image. We are going to use our select subject. We are going to click select subject, then it's going to do the work for us. So now you can see select subject has already done the work for us without we doing the trimming. Yes, that is one of the easiest way to trim your photo. Now you will zoom your photo, because select subject is not going to select every part of the image. Now you are going to check the image. You are going to check the image round. If you see that select subject did map the image accurately, then you are going to use your polygonal lasso tool. Polygonal lasso tool. Then you pick your polygonal lasso tool. Then hold down your shift. If it is minus, you hold down alternative. You can see this is plus, this is minus. Then you hold down your plus, which is shift. You hold down shift, then you click on it like this. Then do the same thing here. Make sure you map every part that is nowhere mapped. You can see this is minus. I'm using alternative. So you see, make sure you trim it properly. You are all welcome back. Now I'm done trimming this image. You can see I'm done trimming the whole image, and everywhere is properly mapped. Now you can see. So the next thing we are going to do, now is to trim our image out from the background. But now what we are going to do, we are going to right click our marks, then feather it with 1 or 2. Let me use 1. I don't want the feather to be high. Then I right click our marks again, then select inverse to cut out the background. We are going to cut out the background first. Now then you hold your control down, then you click the middle of the background. It's going to reselect like this. Then you click on select inverse, then it's going to select only the image. Then you come to your layer 1. In your layer 1, then now you come to here, you click on it, then take it up. You can see, then click Ctrl J to cut a new layer copy. Now what we want to do now, we want to bring outdoor background, which we have generated before. Now, like I told you, you have to be working with AI. You need to work with ChatGPT. This background I want to bring now, I saw it on Instagram, then I downloaded it. They use ChatGPT to generate it in high quality. You can see now. Then you come here. Let me bring the background. So we are going to use this background. You can see we are going to use this background. So you can see how the background is looking. High quality background, you can see. So I'm going to take the background now. I'm going to place it on the image. So now we are going to size this image. We are going to size the background on the image. Now let's do that. But first, let's cancel this background. So now let's size the background on this image. So now you can see if your background is on high resolution, if you generate your background in high resolution, you can see when you manipulate it, it's going to look natural. It's going to look natural. But if your background is not on high resolution, like your background do not have high resolution, is looking blur, when you place it on your photo like this, you are going to see that this floor is going to be like the image is floating. But since the background is on high quality, it's going to look like the image is, this is where they snap the image. Now, but we are not done. Yes, we are not done. Now, what you are going to do, you are going to check the hair. You can see, if you check the hair now, you are going to see the sign of the natural background which they take the photo. You are going to see the you are going to see it on it. Now, what thing you are going to come here, then pick any of these two. Then you come to select and max. Then you click on it. The next thing you are going to do now is to come here. You see, then you come to this, you click this one. It's going to show your background and your photo. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to click on refine hair. So it's going to refine the hair for us. But something here, what we are going to do now, we are going to be removing the hair little by little like this. You can see. So you can see now. So as we click on it, it's removing those color. Leaving the hair, only the hair. So you can see. So this is how you do it. You can see. So now, if you look at this, if you look at the photo now, we have already removed all the colors from the hair. Now, for you to see that you have removed all the color, you can come to the red. Now, when you check this place, now you can see that there's no color again. It's just only the hair, remaining only the hair. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to come here. We'll come here, then I will click OK. Then we click OK. Then we click OK. You can click this. You can click this one, but we don't need new layer. So we are going to unclick it. We are going to unclick it. Then come here. Then you click OK. After you click OK, this is how your photo is going to come. You can see. Now you can see this is after and before. After and before. Now let's turn the before off. Then what we are going to do now is to create shadow for this image. Yes, we have to create shadow for this image. And if you look at the floor of this image, it is not that well to me. You know, the surface of the floor is looking somehow. So what can I do? I'm going to bring another floor and replace it with this floor. I have already generated the floor too. So let's come. So this is the floor. So you can see how this floor is looking. You see this floor is looking so beautiful. So I'm going to come, then place it on this floor. So let me remove this one. So I'm going to take it down like this. Then now I'm going to drag it. Yes, I'm going to drag it like this. Like this, you can see now. So now you can see. You see how this floor is looking so beautiful. You see how this floor is looking so beautiful. But when you draw it, when you zoom it, now you will see that the floor is showing some, edges sign on the other floor. So what we are going to do now, we are going to level it, by coming like this. Then we are going to use high feather 80 to feather it like this. And now let's still feather it a little like this. You can see now. You see now, this is before, after, before, after. You see how this floor now is looking so nice. You see how the floor is looking so nice. So this is how you place your floor. The next thing we are going to do now is to create shadow for this image. Now if you look at this image, there's no shadow on it. So what can we do now? Now we are going to bring shadow from the main photo. Now so let's group this, then turn it off. We are going to pick just the shadow like this. Like this is okay. So I'm going to use 12. Then I will come here and cut it out. After cutting it out, I will come here, take it inside the group. Then like this, you can see now. So what we are going to do now, we are going to change the blend mode. So we are going to change the blend mode to something that, we merge with this image, with this floor seamlessly. You can see, so we are going to change the blend mode. You see, this one is a little bit. Okay, this one is a little bit okay. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to Ctrl U. You remove the color. After removing the color, then you brighten it a little. You see now, you brighten it a little. And this is how you do your outdoor background. You can see how the photo now is looking real. You can see now, if you look at the edges, you will see that this background now is still feeling somehow flying. Yeah, so what we are going to do now, we are going to come here, then trim these colors out of it like this. Use one, you see. Then do it like this. And this is it. So now I still want us, to remove the, if you check the side of this image, you will see the colors on it. So what can we do to remove all this color from it? Now we are going to hold down our control, then click here. It's going to show like this. Then come here, then come to modify, then come to contrast, then use tool. Yes, use tool. After you use tool, you can see it has already mapped those parts. You can see. So now the next thing we are going to do, we are going to click on feather. We use feather 1, radius 1. We are going to use radius 1. So one thing we are still going to do here is, now we are going to select subjects. After we select subject, then we are going to click it like this. Then you can see now, and this is it. You can see how this image is looking so beautiful. Now you see how this image is looking so beautiful. And now we still need to create another shadow. Yes, if you look at the shadow of this background, the shadow of this background is coming to the right side. Yes, so we still need to create another shadow. So the next thing we are going to do now, we come here. We are going to come here, then click on blend option. When you click on blend option, it's going to show like this. Then you click on drop shadow. You can see the shadow here now. So you click on drop shadow, then you come here. Then now you come to layer, then you come to layer style, then you come to create layer. Because if you click on your drop shadow like that, it's not going to show, it's just going to hang. So anything you see on it like this, you just click OK. Then it's going to create the shadow down here like this. You can see the shadow. Then click on the shadow. What we are going to do now, we want to bring the shadow down. Yes, we want the shadow to seamlessly blend like they took the photo on the background. So what we are going to do now, we are going to click then flip it horizontally. No, we are not going to flip it horizontally. We are going to flip it vertically. Now you can see. So after flipping it vertically, we are going to take it upward a little. Then like this. We are going to do it like this. Now I'm clicking down, I'm holding down control. I'm holding down control. Then do it like this. You can see now. Then like this. Then like this. Make sure you place it properly. Then like this. You can see now like this. You see? So you see how this is looking now. Then what we are going to do, we are just going to expand it a little like this. Yes, we are going to expand it a little, then take this one up like this. Now you see, you can see we are going to cut this part out of it. Use feather, let's use 9. Then click backspace, then you will remove it. You can see now you have to check this. Now you see that this image now, the shadow is coming towards every part. This shadow on the background is coming, but it's not properly is not properly facing the side of all the shadow. So what we are going to do now, we are still going to take it like this little, then take this one like this, and this is it. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to use Gaussian blur to blur it a little. So we're going to use Gaussian blur. And this is okay. You can see now. You see this now. Then we are going to reduce the opacity a little. You see? and this is it. Let's still take the opacity upward a little, and this is it. You can see how this image is looking now. Yes, you can see how the image is looking now. So let's take the opacity. Let's just leave the opacity 100. Then the fill, let's take the fill down a little. This is okay. Now you can see how everything is looking now. Now you see this is before and this is after. This is before and this is after. So this is how you generate your studio background in 2025. So I know this last one is somehow tough, yes, but if you learn it properly, you will love it. And this is what most of the photographers do. Yes, so I hope you have learned something from this video. Don't forget to hit the subscription button, subscribe to our YouTube, turn on the notification bell for more of our video, and also don't forget to drop your comment. If there's anything you want to ask, any question you want to ask, drop it under the comment section and we'll respond to you. See you all in 2026.